thinking that I forgot to make this the right color as well, so I'm going to change that quickly. Probably to this lighter pink. Okay. And then since I said a lot of these things in this picture are repeated, I'm going to copy and paste, 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 and I'm going to set these up where I want them to go. So roughly here, and I'm going to make it a little bit taller. And then next to it, these two are kind of here. You can see as I'm heightening these that it does help you and tell you how high it needs to go. Okay, from there you can draw kind of the, I guess they're cables. So I would go into shapes, and I'm going to pick this line here, this wiggly line, and I'm going to draw my line down to the shore. And that was super ugly, so I'm going to try it again. Shapes. I'm going to go to my line. Let's wiggle line. And I want to make it actually, we'll see how it goes. To the shore. Oh, here it pops up. So here I can make it bigger if I want a thicker line. I can also, yep. Okay, so then I'm going to draw my next line. I'm going to make that bigger. And then I'm going to draw another line from here to here. Make him a little bigger. And then I'm going to do it again. Actually, I think I can copy and paste that line. Oh, it didn't work. Paste. So I got two lines going across. And then you draw two more at the end, obviously. Okay, and then, which I maybe can just copy and paste these two, but flip them around. Watch this. Go this way, and then I can actually move the lines. And just bring them down, for example. Okay, I want to show you how to do the arrow that says moral imperative. I would just go in here and I'd actually choose an arrow. There is an arrow in here. Yes, it is right here. And I would just draw my arrow. But I'm going to make it white. And I'm going to make the solid line a little bit bigger. And then I would just do a text box over the top. And I would say moral. Oh, and I think the text right now is white, so I'm going to change that right here. Moral imperative. Okay. Then I would put the text box over the top here. And I want a solid bill of white. And this is where I could type in collaborative theory. Collab. C-O-L-L-A. Where it says theory. Okay. I'm going to make that bigger. Or you could leave them blank and have the audience fill it in. It's up to you. I do want a solid line in this case, and I am going to make it bigger. Okay. I'm going to bring that kind of over the top here. I'm going to show you how to make one little person, because they were kind of a lot of work, but you can see that actually the people here are made of triangles. And so what I did was I went here, and I started with the small triangle, the basic shape, and I drew it, the head. This seems about the right size for the head, except it needs to be flipped the other way. Okay, so that's the head, and I will just make it like that. And then I'm going to change the color to about this. Okay. Then I made another shape for the body. So another triangle again. This time it looks kind of like this, but again I'm going to have to flip it around. Okay, and then I put another triangle for the rest of the body. Something like this. And then 2 more triangles for the legs. So and I'm going to copy that and paste it. And then this guy I actually need to flip around. It will flip for me. This is where this gets a little tedious. Try it again. Oh, okay. So I'm going to actually flip it first and then resize him. Okay, so I think you can understand kind of how I made the person, but the biggest part I want to say is that if you hold down the Shift key and you select all of the triangles at once, I'm going to right click on it and I'm going to group these objects so that they're now locked together. And then I can copy and paste this object as many times as I want and put multiple people on the bridge and throughout the diagram. Now this looks a little cramped if I were to try to take notes like this, but just remember that you would have it in full screen mode and that this is how you would view it. So there's actually more space. Now this is kind of messy compared to the one I just showed you, but I just want to give you a general idea of how a graphic could be made in PowerPoint. Okay, that was a lot of talking on my end. Sorry about that.